Gamers. Black Beacon. BBC. BBC. All right? They made an apology, a quote-unquote apology. And we're going to go over it. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I heard a lot of people say that the game is saved. I heard a lot of people say that this is not enough, right? Now, me personally, I really don't care what they did. If they haven't provided the same amount of rewards and haven't fixed the emulation issue, I don't care. I don't think it's enough. Also, it's just a bad sign. To my understanding, I do believe that people are saying that the publisher is restricting them from providing sufficient rewards to global. I don't really know how true that is, but what I do know is true is, just for a little bit more context, this is about 2 days ago, and Stixy Poo over here, I love Stix, put out, this is so disappointing. I have contacts inside the team, and it's how I worked on sponsored videos for the game, and they've gone radio silent for almost 5 days now. They've been ignoring global cries, banning people, removing topics. It's incredibly sad to see, given how genuine and passionate the team was when I discussed it with them. I wanted nothing more than Black Beacon to succeed because it's such a good game, but this is a bad look. I don't think it's getting better. Again, launching the game without a PC client, limiting the fact that you can't use it on BlueStacks, you can't use it on other emulators is really bad. That's just bad off rip. But with this whole global fiasco, the game is pretty much DOA now. Just hear me out as Chinese. Nobody's playing this game in CM because on the launch, 1 hour black screen, people downloaded and people black screen, then uninstall. So people already left. The iOS shop free game top 1 is so easy in CN. If your game buys ads, you can do it almost free. CN did not even think the game is that much worth your time to begin with while in beta. People who likes it, sure, asking for time, but you know what? Global got the game first, not CN. It's not favoritism. It's trying to save a sunken ship. Only Global is still sinking. By the way, I played the beta after the launch, quit because I don't have time for another main game. Edit. People even call black screen. Why is Black Beacon start with black? Okay. It's just not looking good. Right? It's not looking good in the CN side. It's not looking good in the global side. This is a long thread, so we're gonna try to read this as fast as possible. Dear Seers, we want to begin with a sincere acknowledgement your voices have been heard, and we take your feedback seriously. Following the launch of Black Beacon in China, April 28th, we've received strong feedback from our global community regarding differences in compensation between regions. To my knowledge, someone literally just told me in chat a couple minutes ago before we started recording that the CN event isn't on NA at this moment. I don't know how true that is, but if that's the case, this is still bad. So, yeah, pretty messed up stuff, right? Black Beacon is developed by Mingzhou Studio and published separately across regions by Glowhow for global service and Tenacity for China. Due to the structure, each region addressed its launch independently while the circumstances and responses may have differed. We recognize that significant reward issues during the China server launch caused many global players to feel a sense of relative deprivation and disappointment. This is unfortunately another case of, man, the game was probably going to be DOA on arrival. I mean, DOA is dead on arrival. When you look at this and you see that the game has multiple different publishers for different regions and it's being managed differently, it's just not a good sign. You know there's going to be some fuckery with this. It's unfortunate, but that's just the truth. It's sad, and we have seen that happen in 4K, right? So you want to be clear, this is not an attempt to shift responsibility, but to offer context, and more importantly, it is a moment for us to learn and do better. There's no way they're going to do better. I think it'd be way too expensive to shift publishers. Having said that, all three parties, Mingzhou Studio, Glowhow, and Tenacity, have discussed this matter thoroughly and reached a shared agreement on all the following points. Global compensation alignment. Unified rewards across regions. We have conducted a review of all the rewards distributed on both global and China servers up to May 5th, and any discrepancies will be corrected. Moving forward, all servers will follow a unified global compensation plan to ensure fairness regardless of the service region. The fact that they had to fucking do this is fucking insane. It's insane that this had to be a discussion at all. It's honestly just as bad as Black Beacon taking away all the free-to-play fucking currency like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what are these devs doing? Like, a lot of gacha games seem to be taking the steps forward, and these two are taking like 12 seconds backwards. Like Dab says, a little too late, unfortunately. Also, Prot, what's going on, brother? And Jay, what's going on, homie? Hope you're both having an amazing day today. Pretty insane. So they list out all the things that they're getting for free. I believe there is a 5-star permanent character selector. It says right there. Please note that a disconnection may occur at the time of distribution. If you are disconnected from the game, and simply log in to access your mailbox and claim the rewards. Cross-regional coordination, stronger publishing collaboration. Mingzhou Studio, Gluhu, and Tenacity have agreed to shared communication protocol across all publishing partners to prevent similar misalignments in the future. Just going to keep it a stack. This game is not unique enough to have a problem that Wuthering Waves did and make a recovery. And the thing is, Wuthering Waves, I mean, dude, guys, do you remember when, I think it was JP got a fucked up Gion banner and we all got free pulls for it? Like, they gave it to everyone. Like, JP got fucked, but everybody got fucking pulls, right? It's like, I don't understand the process of alienating one audience, because you realistically, there is data that obviously supports, I'm assuming, this is a whole assumption, that CN will spend more money, but you don't fucking know. Apparently, they don't even care about the game in CN, according to that person, right? It's just weird, man. Very, very weird. Faster response and communication. I also believe, sidebar, I believe Gotcha Smack said this, that a lot of the pre-registration rewards, people couldn't claim because of the fact they couldn't even log into the game. I think those rewards only last for about 3-4 days, right? Something along those lines. And if you can't log in those 3 or 4 days, your pre-registration rewards are fucked. So realistically, you just wasted your time, right? It's unfortunate, a consistent slap in the face. The game doesn't have the most unique gameplay. It looks cool. It looks fun. But it doesn't have enough for me to sit there and be like, wow, I want to play this. Like, it looks like a PGR, a Honkai Impact 3. It's really not that different. I mean, obviously, people can say, well, actually, yes, I know it's different, but the formula is, like, it's just really nothing too crazy, right? It's because each publisher decided on different things. Curls, one publisher said, oh, yeah, well, that's the thing. If you're going to launch a gacha game like this, obviously, I don't know the legalities of it. I don't know why they changed, why they had multiple publishers. Maybe it was cheaper to do it this way. Regardless, though, if you are going to have multiple publishers, you all should have been on the same page from the jump. I don't know how much communication was there. We can't even speculate. But if you have multiple publishers from different regions, all of them should have some sort of open line of communication to make sure everyone's getting compensating accordingly, right? So it's just pretty fucking stupid, man. It messed up multiple publishers. Yeah, absolutely. So, faster response. We recognize that our initial response took too long. Absolutely, because you guys fucking dropped the ball, then you didn't know what to do. Pretty fucking stupid. To address this, we are establishing a dedicated team focused on improving the speed and clarity of official updates moving forward. Looking forward, we sincerely appreciate your continued support and love for Black Beacon. We know the situation has shaken trust, and we don't take that lightly. Trust is not restored through words alone, but through consistent actions. We are committed to transparency, cross-region fairness, and creating more unified player experience for seers around the world. Thank you for holding us accountable. Yeah, that's really cute and all, but I'm just going to keep it a stack, man. I think the game EOS is within a year. And it's unfortunate because obviously you never want a game to EOS because developers lose money, publishers lose money. Well, fuck the publishers, right? But developers lose money, people lose their jobs. It's really unfortunate. But this many mistakes on a game that isn't that unique, unfortunately. And they did seem to have good gacha. Like, the gacha itself was pretty solid from what I saw. This early on, I just don't know how they recover from this. They have fragmented a portion of their audience that will never fucking come back. You know? It is what it is. Yo, what's going on, brother? Welcome in, man. How are you? Same thing with Infinity Nikki. Infinity Nikki has lost a portion of their audience that will never come back. And it's hard to obtain those people or reach a newer audience when you have such a fucked reputation at the beginning of your game, because people are going to have that. People still don't want to play WoWa because they heard of the horrible launch, right? Now, obviously, WoWa's in a great spot right now, but that's still a shit stain on the game. That's still going to be a shit mark there forever. And so, especially if you're misinformed. So, really unfortunate, man. Sad to see this. I obviously want the game to do well. I want people to get paid, but sad to see. With that being said, BBC EOS.